Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Mudenda, and welcome to the assignment program. Today on the assignment, we have a guest from the University of Cape Town, a researcher named Peta Brom. Peta, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Uh, Briefly, as we begin this, just tell us more about your research work you are doing with University of Cape Town.
Well, Lee, I'm specializing in urban ecology and I'm busy doing my PhD. And I'm particularly interested in how participation in citizen science projects and environmental stewardship projects might change the way our relationship with nature through participation, and how that might change people's values and how they come to being involved in it, and what impact that might have on other areas of their lives for pro-environmental behavior.
Oh, that's quite a lot of stuff that you're doing, Peter. Just to probe you even a little more, you're talking about looking at the environmental challenges, and we know of vast issues that are coming out of the environment. What can be done with all these problems that are there in the environment, Peter?
Wow, that's a loaded question. My specific focus, though, is on the nature within cities.
Okay.
So it's a relatively new field of study, because ecology has predominantly focused on conserving undisturbed areas, and that excludes anywhere where people are. But we realize now that actually in cities there's quite high biodiversity, and many endangered and even critically endangered species are finding refuge within urban environments. So the question is, how do we as ordinary citizens improve the quality of the environments that are available to them? And the thing about gardens is what happens in them is determined by individual factors of choices that people make for themselves, and that boils down to culture and norms and identity and preferences and stage and life cycle. So how does one work with those? Now I'm going to ask people to do little experiments and then monitor what happens, to plant a specific plant, and test how that plant provides habitat or foraging for different insects, and compare it, say, to an exotic species, because it seems that some exotic species might be just as good at providing habitat for or foraging for insects as indigenous ones. So we have a lot of questions still about what happens in cities and how insects move through the cities. So I'm hoping that citizens can help us to answer some of those questions by participating in our project, and then at the same time we as scientists can learn about what that participation means for society.
Well, this is quite a lot, quite interesting, Peter. But perhaps would you also maybe shed more light on why I'm seeing you're talking about people involving people. Just for the sake of our viewers, why should people be involved, and how, and when can they be involved in your research work?
Well, if you want to learn more about urban biodiversity and ecology in your space, then this is a great opportunity to be able to do so, and you would be contributing to science. And I'm going to be giving you a little gift of a plant, and anybody who has even a small outside space. So it doesn't have to be a great big garden of 2 acres. If you've got a little balcony or a little courtyard, you can still do something in that space, and you can still participate in my project. And it's about creating stepping stones throughout the city for insects to come and visit. So even that space can make a contribution to the biodiversity and the habitat within the city. And anybody who is, I have to limit it to a certain geographical bioregion, so anybody from Kloof Neck through to Seekervlei and Princess Flay on the other end, through Rondebosch and out into the Cape Flats areas. If you live in those areas, then you're welcome to get in touch with me, and if you're interested and you want to, send me an email and I'll put you on the list. The project is starting, the fieldwork is starting at the beginning of next year. And yeah, once I've got all the names on the list, I'll be in touch and let you know how we kick it off.
Thank you so much, Peta. Well, Fios, you heard what she's doing, quite interesting work. I wish you all the best in your research work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to our program.
Thank you.